Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm M. King. Welcome to Motivate Moments. And today's we're going to talk about count the cost. Have you ever counted the cost? Have you ever thought about that? You ever tried to do something and you tried to figure out how much it was going to cost or what it was going to cost you as a person? You ever think we can get that wrong? You know, when God put into Nehemiah's heart to head to Jerusalem and rebuild the wall, if you actually haven't seen Motivate 2020, you might want to watch it and actually go into that. But when God called Nehemiah back to Jerusalem to help them rebuild the walls, Nehemiah probably didn't expect everything God was going to have him to do. He ended up approaching the king. He was the cupbearer for the king. Ended up having the king send him letters so that he'd have resources and men to go with him so that he would be able to help rebuild the walls and the gates. But do you know Nehemiah ended up also having to be their governor? He also had to end up going in and reminding them of the different things that God did for his ancestors, for their ancestors as well. So have you ever done something and counted the cost and gotten it wrong? Let me put it to you this way. Your interpretation was trumped by God's expectation. I'll say that again. Your interpretation was trumped by God's expectation. I can vouch for that. When I built this ministry in 2013 and started making Christian media, this used to be called M. King Goods, Christian Animation and Broadcasting. That was our original byline. Do you know today it's M. King Media, Creative Christian Media? Never thought of that, did you? Well, at the end of the day, it shows because our expectation, my interpretation of what God wanted was trumped by God's expectation. When God calls you to step out, we try to do our due diligence by counting the cost. But the Bible says man makes plans and God orders their steps. So let me ask you this. Have you ever had to do something for God and counted the cost? Hey guys, I just want to say thank you to those of you who watched Motivate and were blessed by it. I really want to say thank you for just taking part and enjoying it. I just want to say those that haven't watched it, you're missing something great. All right? It's online. Check it out. Okay? I love you guys. God bless.